All right, today we're going to build something super clever, a car that moves without any batteries or complicated motors. Instead, we're going to tap into the pretty surprising power of a simple rubber band. So, have you ever wanted to build your own car that just zooms without any batteries? Well, that's exactly the challenge we're tackling today. And trust me, the answer is a big yes, and I'm going to walk you through every single step. Okay, so every great project starts with getting your parts together, right? And for our little research, you're going to see the list is surprisingly short. That's because this whole thing is about using what you've probably already got lying around. So here it is. This is literally everything you'll need. Just about 10 to 15 basic building bricks, a couple of axles with 4 wheels that fit, and one single rubber band. That's it. That's the entire list. And that simplicity, that's on purpose. It's a key part of the whole design. And this right here is the whole idea behind the project. You don't need any special, hard-to-find pieces. Nope. It's designed from the very beginning to work with the kind of basic bricks that most of us already have in a bin somewhere. All right, you got your parts? Let's get building. We're going to start with the foundation of any vehicle, and that's the chassis. This is the frame that's going to give our racer all its strength and structure. It's just 3 super simple steps. First, you're going to make a nice sturdy base by stacking about 4 bricks in a row. Easy enough. Next, just add a couple of bricks on each end to make some little walls. And finally, pop 2 more on top, and that'll complete the main body. You should end up with a solid little frame, probably about the length of your hand. Okay, now for the really critical stuff. We need to get this thing to roll. And then we've got to give it a way to move all on its own. It's time to add the motion and the power. So you get that front axle and wheels on, and then you're just going to do the exact same thing for the back. But here's the most important part, the final step. Give it a little test push. You want to make sure those wheels spin super freely, with no wobble. A smooth roll is absolutely key if you want a fast car. Okay, so how are we going to power this thing? We've got the body, we've got the wheels, but what's the engine? Well, it all comes down to this one simple but amazingly powerful little component. All right, this is where the magic happens. First, you're going to stretch that rubber band and loop it right around the back axle. Then, hook the other end onto a brick at the very front. Now, to load it up with energy, you just wind the back wheels backward, maybe 10 or 15 times. As you do it, you can literally feel that tension building in. So, how in the world does a simple twist of a rubber band send a car flying across the floor? Is it magic? Nope. It's actually a really cool bit of physics that's happening right in front of your eyes. When you're twisting that rubber band, what you're really doing is packing it full of something called potential energy. Just think of it like stored up go power. It's kind of like the energy in a stretched out slingshot. It's not doing anything yet, but it's there, just waiting to be let go. And then, the second you let it go, bam! All that stored up potential energy instantly flips into kinetic energy. And kinetic energy is the energy of motion. It's what sends your car zooming forward. It's basically a slingshot on wheels. And this chart, it just lays it all out perfectly. You've got the wound up band on one side. That's all your stored potential energy. And on the other, the spinning wheels, that's pure emotion, pure kinetic energy. It's the perfect little switch from ready to go, turning all that tension into awesome speed. So we've built the car, we get the science, now it's time for the fun part. The best part, really. It's time to test this thing out. It is launch time. Find a nice, smooth floor, wind up your racer, let it go, and just watch that physics do its thing. This is that awesome moment where all that stored up energy becomes pure, thrilling speed. But the real takeaway here isn't just about the car you build. It's about how you can make it even better. How can you innovate? What if you make the body longer? What happens then? Or add a spoiler for some style? And, of course, the best way to innovate is to compete. Grab a friend, have them build one, and see whose design is the fastest. You see, this whole process, from gathering the parts to understanding the physics, it's about way more than just building a little toy car. It's really a launch pad. It gives you a whole new way of looking at problems, which leaves us with that one big question every inventor asks when they finish something: what are you going to build next?